Everyone, Peter's 32 back again for another How to Play. Today we're looking at how to play the game Rainbow 7, which is from Ghost Dog, which I believe is out of France. Designed by Alexandre Emeret and Antoine Davrou, with art by Ian Paravel. And it's for 2 to 5 players, ages 7 up. It takes about 20 minutes. It came out last year, 2024, I do believe. Actually, it's 2021, sorry. But I just got it last year. It comes with a 50 free card deck and 36 of these rain tokens. The game will end once a player has accumulated 7 of these, and whoever has the least amount wins the game. It is a game that's all about discarding your cards and getting rid of them. And so what you're going to do is you will pile up these rain tokens to create a supply. And take all the cards. We're going to separate the 7s. You got different kind of suits in here. Red fire and purple moon and stars. Green leaves. Blue wind. Yellow sun. Orange fruit. And then you got these X's, which are wilds. And we're going to take out these 7s. These are the important ones. The more important cards anyways. And there is 7, because it's Rainbow 7. There's 7 colors, 7 of each number. 7, 7, 7, 1, 7 breeze, 7 suits. Each of these 7s has a different ability, and each player is going to start off with one of them. The rest will go into the deck to be drawn out. So let's talk about the effects of these 7s very quickly. The orange 7 is that in turn order, starting with the person to your left. If I play this, then the person to my left, starting with them, will draw 1 card from the deck, as will every other opponent. Everyone but me gets to draw a card, which is bad because this is a setting game, so about getting rid of your cards. The yellow card lets you choose an opponent who must take a rain token from the supply. If this is their 7th one, that will end the game, so they have to take a rain token. The blue one here is, if you wish, you do not draw a card at the end of your turn. Because normally at the end of your turn, you have to draw a card. I'll probably not use that one. This one lets you discard a rain token, which is great if you have, 5 or 6. If you have too many. Then it doesn't, I don't see the other ones. It's kind of weird. So is those 4, but I don't see the other ones. That's a strange one, alright. Oh, that's because these are just the same. So this is the same as the orange one. This is the same as the red one. As the yellow one. It's the same thing. And this is the same as this one over here. So we'll say we're doing 3 players. We'll put these aside. Everyone's going to get one of these randomly dealt to them. And then the rest of these are going to go in the deck. And so I just mix this up. So everyone starts off with a random 7. Mine is the do not draw a card at the end of your turn if you play that. You don't have to. You can, but you don't have to. So you make a deck with all the cards after everyone gets a 7, mix it in the 7, and we will deal 6 to each player. We'll just do that quickly. So we're going to have a total of 7 cards. Yeah, 7, 7, 7. This game is all about the 7s. 7 rain tokens and you lose. You get 7 cards. You each start off with a 7. 7s are special. The only criticism I'm going to give to this is there should have been 7 different abilities on the cards. It only did 3 and the 7 cards. It's just kind of weird. Or 4 abilities. Like this, they could have had one where it's like, okay, I play at 7 and I get to give a card to another player. Or I get to discard an extra card. Or, different abilities they could have done they didn't do. So whoever has the most qualified is supposed to be the start player in subsequent rounds. It's whoever has left the previous round's winner. Now what you're going to do is you're going to deal up to 3 cards. First 3 cards face up to form discard piles next to the draw pile. Like so. And we are ready to go. You're going to go in clockwise order. On your turn, you have to perform one of the three actions. A, you can discard cards from your hand and then draw one up, unless you play that 7 that I have, and you don't have to draw. Can, but you don't have to. You can announce a rainbow. If the total value of cards in your hand is less to or equal to 7, you can say, for instance, if you have a value of 4, you can say rainbow 4. And if you have the lowest score, everyone else will take rain tokens as a penalty. If you don't, you have to take 3 as a penalty. Essentially, you can also achieve what is called a perfect by discarding a combination of cards that empty your hand. So what can you discard? You can discard either any single card, regardless of its color or value. I can discard 5, for instance. I can discard cards that are the same value, at least 3 cards are the same value, so I cannot discard this pair of 2s, but I could use this X as a third 2 if I wanted. Or I can discard a run of cards, a sequence of cards, as long as they are the same color, the same suit. These are not, so I cannot discard them. And you can also play the 7 as a solo, but if I play the 7 as a solo, I do not get to use the ability. I can only play that 7, only use the ability of the 7 if I play it as a part of a multi-card combination. Alright, and you can play more than one 7 at the same time if you're able to. Such as if you're playing 3 7s at once. And you could do both of their, or all 3 of their abilities, but you get to choose which order you get to do them in. And of course, once you're done, you have to draw a card. And it has to be a sequence of at least 3 cards of the same color. For instance, the 5, 6, 7. But you can do more than that if you want. More often than not, you're probably going to be playing just solo cards. And again, you can't play the 7 single as a single card, but you don't get to use the ability. And again, the X basically has a value of 0, but it's a wild. It can be used as anything. So if I want, I can play this. I'm going to say, you have to see what you're discarding, basically. So your combination of other players, and then put it on one of the 3 discard piles. It's not matter what's one, so I can play these 3 cards. I'm going to put the X to the bottom, so nobody takes it, and I'll just put them there. Boom, and then I draw a card. It's a free. Okay, not very helpful. So then the next person's going to go, and you just go around the table. And when you draw a card, you can either draw the top card of the deck, or one of these cards on the top of the discard pile. That is why I put the X to the bottom, so nobody would steal it immediately. Now, if I were to draw this card, and I had an empty discard pile, I would replace it with a new card. Spoiler alert to what's on the deck. Just as an example. So again, you can announce a rainbow if the total in your hand is no greater than 7, total value. You don't have to though. But if you do, the round will end immediately. Everyone reveal their hands. And if nobody else has a lower score than you, if I said rainbow 4, for example, then I would win the round, and everyone else would suffer what's called a storm, and they would take 2 rain tokens each. However, if at least one opponent has a sum that is less than yours, you suffer the thunderstorm and have to take 3 rain tokens. And your opponents won't take any. But sanitize the value of your hand, you still win the round. Again, there's also the perfect, which is where you discard all the cards from your hand in like one fell swoop. Everyone else would suffer a drizzle, and they would take 1 token each. Again, once somebody gets 7 tokens or more, they lose the game. And the game ends. So this player's going to go next. He's going to do this. He's going to play this as a 5, 6, 7 in orange. He's got the 7 ability. He's going to put that to the bottom and put it here. And because of the ability, since the ability was triggered, since it's in the set, everyone has to draw a card. Starting with this player, maybe he draws this card, and then I decide to draw the 6. Ooh, I just exposed the X. So then the next player is going to go. Looks at his hand, he just picked up a card. He's got a set of 3, 5, so he can play that over here maybe. And then he has to draw a card, so maybe he draws he's going to draw the X. It's not even a question. But he's just exposed that one for me, which I do want. Because I can use that. So I'm going to play the 6 and draw this card. There comes this player. He's already down to a few cards. He's going to play the 6 as well. And then he will draw the 1. Now, since you took that card and it's empty, you must refill it. That's another 1. He's pretty happy about that because he might take that 1 if possible. This guy looks at hand. He says, okay, I'm going to play these 3 6s. Although, actually, he's going to play the X, 6, 7, give himself that ability, which is that another player has to get a token. So he's going to say, you know what? This guy, you take a token because he's almost out of cards. Then it comes to me. Did he draw a card? He didn't even play. He's going to play this 5, 6, 7, sorry. Oh no, wait, that was my hand. I mixed them up. This is my hand, so I'm going to play. I don't believe he drew a card. He's going to draw a card. So draw the 6, maybe. So I'm going to play this 5, 6, 7 myself. We'll play it the 5 on top, maybe. And then everyone else has to draw a card, so he'll draw from here. And this guy also will draw, he'll draw from here. So it's this guy's turn. He's going to play, he has to play a single card, unfortunately. So he'll play this 5 and draw a card. Okay. And this guy's going to go, he's going to play this 5, and he will draw a 6 to create a set, but he's just exposed a 7 for me. Lovely, lovely. So I will play, you know what? I'll just play this 7 as a single. I'm down to 2 cards. And this guy's going to go, he will play, let's just say he plays the 4. And he has to draw a card. Did I draw a card? I don't recall. I don't think that I did, so it should be this one. And this guy will draw this one. Or did I draw a card? I don't remember. You just keep going around the table like this. This guy's going to play these 3 6s. Maybe cover up that 7. And draw a 5. So then it comes to me. Again, I will play the 4. I have to draw cards, so I will. Oof. Okay, well, it's a 7, so it's good, but this guy will play the spree. He draws a card. And then comes to this guy. He's going to say Rainbow 7. And he puts his cards down because he has 7 or less. We all reveal our hands. I have 11. This guy has 8. So he wins the round. And we both get to take 2 tokens. Had he, said that and I had, let's say, 4, then he would have had to take 3 as a penalty and the rest of us would have got nothing. Had there been a tie, let's just say I only had the 7, it would have been a gamble for him because he has 3 cards and I have 1. But if there was a tie, then the other player, we would suffer, what was it, the drizzle? Or sizzle? I don't remember what it was. No, the drizzle is if you do a perfect. The perfect would be if you go out. I don't think it matters how many cards you have. It's just you discard all your cards. That's perfect. And everyone else takes 1 chip. So yeah, if somebody has a sum that's lower than yours, you suffer the thunderstorm and you have to take 3 tokens. And the others would not take any. So if I had, if there was a tie, what was it for tie? I apologize. If there was a tie, you just simply win the round, but I don't believe anyone takes any tokens. Or maybe this guy would take a token for having more. Anyway, that's the idea of the game. It's pretty cool. The cards are just, they're okay quality. Smooth plastic coated. But I'd say that's a pretty nice, simple little game. Comment, like, subscribe. I apologize this took so long. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.